Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. Right to the air goes Ward. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's Ward. That is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
60, 19, 18. Top 19, 79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lions.
To throw is Ward. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Now Ward on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. The Titans at 500, sitting at 5-5. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
79 Broncos. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Ward got his man, and that's the rookie fourth-round pick. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Titans first down.
Mustang 19. Here we go.
29-yard line.
60, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Buffalo 18. Warriors set Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw again. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chimere Dike with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
7 Pirates, 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
18, Pioneer.
Second and 2. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
50, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
More yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks
Let's go
first
now.
down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And it's third down.
Ready up. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 65. 65.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Moore. Open man downfield is Ridley. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
68. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Warriors 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of First down, Seattle.
18, pioneer. 60.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Omarion Hampton from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Moore. That's dumped off to Pollard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
First down. First down, 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79, Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Moore. That's into the hands of Iomanner. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Again, it's Ward. Touchdown! Alec Iomanner, 29 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man down the field. That's Eilmanter. And the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second in a couple. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go. 60, 18, 5 here.
The final shot before break. Moore to the right side and caught by Eilmanter. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 46-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
Seahawks 21, Titans 17. Joey Sly taking off for Tennessee.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First down, Seahawks.
Back to Hampton on first down. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19.
He'll drop to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
Ready.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Warriors 70. Come back team. Come on. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
19 yards.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and goal at the
19
8-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Right there, hurt. Check smash. Let go.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Out of the gun, Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
65, Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw, here's Ward. He's got him in, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball into the end zone.
60 Eagles, 70 Lions. Top low 18.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. And no, the throw is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Titans 29, Seahawks 28.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Omarion Hampton.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
36, Titans 29.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Gardner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Viking 18. Trap 50. Trap 50. Mustang 97 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Ward to throw for it on fourth.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback. 28 yards. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Dragon 60.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Panther 60. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18, 65 cat, 65 cat, 79.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 50 yards. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cup 19. Ready? 60 Bison, 60, 70 Rangers, 7 Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 30 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. They'll check this one down to Hampton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
22-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. 18, Kirk 19. Kirk 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
60 average. 60
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19. Buffalo 18.
Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing is Ward. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Ernest Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Warriors 70. 18, Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Ward. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
70 Timber, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
But here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
82, 65 catch, Viking 18.
They'll look to throw again. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
To the air again, Ward.
And he's going to go down. They get Jordan back at the 40. Ernest Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
On the Seahawks 40-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because...
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good. So that will get them back within 1 score.
Seahawks 15, Titans 42.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Buffalo, here we go, here we go. 60, Kirk Knight, 70.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
First down. And 8 yards.
Cougar 19.
First down, Seahawks.
Let's go.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks, They get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression,